Hello, this is my 8th sketchbook. I finished it over the summer and started it in December, so I'm just gonna go right ahead. It's not a very creative sketchbook because, well, I don't know, like I have school, I don't draw much during school, and so it's like only when I started drawing during summer vacation that like I actually tried improving and being a bit more creative, I guess. So first couple of, maybe half of the sketchbook is kind of just me trying to get through school while trying to draw and managing piano and stuff like that. So not very creative. I mean, all of these are drawn from references, and I only kind of start experimenting more at the end because I just feel like during school I just need to get something down on the paper. It doesn't matter what it is, just like trying to draw as much as I can. Yeah, these are a bunch of random characters. Here I tried to experiment a bit with some poses. Yeah, I don't know, I used to write a lot in my sketchbooks. I kind of stopped doing that. Kind of. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just like random stuff. Some practice here. Wow, my friend drew this. This was during New Year. So this is how much I drew in like a month. That's not very much, but yeah. Some more practice. As you can tell, these are taken from reference. I'm not very good at freely drawing yet because, well, I don't practice very often. I just draw kind of, so I only recently actually started like practicing drawing instead of just drawing. So I think that's good. And I've started seeing a bit of improvement too. But it's hard, especially during school and as a music student as well. It's hard to fit in the time to draw. I kind of like this. It's very it's very different from the rest of my sketchbook. It's actual people, not just characters and my characters. Okay. Yeah. I think this video is going to be kind of short, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm changing pages kind of quickly. I don't know. I think that's better because I watched my last video one more time and I was like, whoa, I talk a lot. So I'm trying to talk as I turn the pages. Because I don't think I have a lot to say about my drawings because I just draw. Yeah, plus, if I make the video long, my computer will explode. Okay. This is kind of cool. I took the reference I remember from the manga in this one. Here I was actually experimenting a bit with poses. Yeah, so this is kind of, I don't even know if this is all whoa, I'm sorry, English is not my first language. Chronological. I write the dates down here. I don't think I did that last sketchbook. My friend was like, you need to do that, so I started doing it. Here we have some jazz chord progressions. I'm not a jazz musician, but I still think it's interesting to learn, because classical pianists and musicians are usually not very good at improvising. So I was like, I need to do something about that. Yeah, here we have some more experimentation with poses. This one is so funny. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. There's a lot of Bungo Stray Dogs in my sketchbook, as you can tell, still. Some Full Metal Alchemist. Alphonse is so fun to draw. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to film this, like, by holding my phone instead of putting it up, because that was really hard and annoying. So I'm just, like, doing this with one hand. Yeah, here I started practicing poses more from reference. I also recently started trying to draw them without reference, because kind of need to, you know, first try with a reference and then kind of see what you've learned from doing that. And here I turned 18 in February, so yeah. So more from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm really trying to speak English normally right now. It's just hard. I'm not used to it. To speaking so quickly. Nodame Cantabile. This is not a popular anime, I think. It's pretty old. It's about classical music, and I've watched it like 4 or 5 times, and I'm ready to watch it again soon. It's just, yeah, it's one of my favorites. So yeah, here we have Dazai. There's a lot of Dazais, more Dazai. Yeah, some pencil sketches. You can tell, like, the sketchbook is kind of, it's not very creative in this period. I was in school, I was stressed, and I was just like, ugh, trying to draw something. Okay. Yeah. More pencil sketches. These were drawn without reference. Here I was just trying something, because I'm kind of bound to references, and I was like, nope, I want to try. Kind of failed this. The colors, I don't know why he's blue. Yeah. This was so hard to draw for some reason. I couldn't do it. So I only succeeded the 4th time. Oh, I never finished this. Some more alien stage. More pencil sketches. There's just a lot of pencil sketches in the sketchbook, which is fine, I guess. It's a sketchbook. I mean, I just used to use colors and markers a lot more. My other many sketchbooks that I have. Anyways, might show them at some point, but not all of them are good. So this is around end of school, I think, and this is where summer started, so I started drawing a little bit more in this last little period of my sketchbook. So this is all, you know, the pain of being in school. Yeah, I'm on my last year of high school right now, though, so I finish soon, and then I'm gonna be full-time music student for a while. I don't know what this is. This is just some goals I wrote down. Yeah, this was drawn without reference, so this is where I started experimenting a bit more with drawing freely. This as well, just a random OC, I guess. I'm not sure I like it. It looks a bit weird. From Bleach. I think I'm gonna drop Bleach, actually, because I don't have time to watch it, and there's a lot of fighting, and yeah, so it's like, I kind of like this. It's fun. I think the green suits the background a lot. This was also drawn without reference, these two. So yeah, I started trying a bit more. I don't know what this is. My sister drew this. I have no idea what it is, but sure. This is my cat. We drew this in a plane, so this is why it looks weird. So this was on the plane on our way to Riga on vacation. So from this point on, I finished my sketchbook on vacation. So these were drawn without reference. Not this one. This one was. So yeah, that's fun. I don't know why I covered this. I mean, it's not that bad. You know, I had the other one. The colors went bad, so I tried to draw it again, and the mouth went bad, so I tried to cover it, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, these were drawn without reference as well. I was just trying to experiment in the sketchbook with drawing more freely at the end, because I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's not creative just finding a reference on Pinterest, so I'm trying to, yeah, to draw more by myself. Trying to think with my brain more. Yeah, some practicing. Here we have Dazai. Some hands. I have no clue who these characters are. I have no idea what I'm doing at the end of the sketchbook. Holy moly, these legs are long. Okay. Yeah, and he's standing on top of his own head. Wow. Okay, very creative. Okay, Demon Slayer. I covered this because I hated it. Like, it looks off. Okay, my phone just exploded with footage. Yeah. Decided that it did not have any more storage, so I had to delete a couple of videos. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, this is kind of the end of the sketchbook. Trying to learn more. So trying to combine learning from reference with trying to apply that to my own drawings, because that's what you gotta do, I guess. This is the live action version of this character. Yeah, I like both the shows, both the live action and the actual show, and the manga from Nodame Cantabile. Yep. And this is the last page, I think. Yep. These are just cats, random cats, and my own cats. I love my cats. So yeah, this is the end. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is, we were bored on a trip, on a music trip, so we, played Hangman with Dazai. Okay, anyway, that's the end of my sketchbook, and yeah, I have filled 2 other sketchbooks, no, 1 other, a 9th sketchbook. This is my 8th. I'm currently on my 10th sketchbook, and 11th sketchbook at the same time. I use one of them for practice and the other one for sketchbooking, and it's not going very well. I'm being kind of lazy because school just started, and I just have to get through school, I guess, but I also want to draw more, so I'm trying to make this video as a reminder to myself to draw, and I'm gonna need a lot of coffee, so yeah, that's it for this video, and yeah, bye bye.